Hey guys, I just had to get it on my phone. Hey guys, I just had to get it on my phone. Okay. Welcome once again to another stream. Okay. Welcome. All right, my phone is turned down. I just have that just to see how good my quality is during the stream. Right now I'm just getting back to work on upgrading my entire building complex. Just finished taking out the mountain yesterday. Actually this morning. Just first thing I did. Alright, now I gotta see if the chat works on the screen. Come on, come on. Really hate it when there's a delay. How's it going, guys? Alright. Right now, just working hard on upgrading this building. I just had to see if the chat worked, people. Alright, does it work? If it appears on the screen? Alright, good. I just have problems. Those walls over there will be torn down mainly because I need to make it look good. Some people just don't understand that I build huge structures. That's why I put the thing at the bottom. Welcome to REDSEACRAFT, Bedrock Survival Project. I build huge structures that take a lot of time. And sometimes I like building them in real time for you guys. I just find it very fun to build it in real time. When you build it the way I do, you do 2 logs thick for the roof. It just looks nice overall. I will have to widen out this mountain a bit. honestly, you cannot grief your own stuff. Only one who's allowed to tear down stuff on this server is the one who built it in the first place. Okay. Making room in my inventory. Alright, to those who are saying that they're my friends on PSN, you're not actually proving it by watching my content, but I'm just saying. People have lives, I know that. Good question. Just right now, due to my internet not liking it when I'm playing online, I sort of turn off the stream. I mean, the online on purpose. I mean, the multiplayer on purpose, so I can just focus on it without my streams, you know, acting up. They actually act up if I have more than one person on the stream. Just everything. I'm just working hard just to get everything upgraded. But what you think, ye boy, of my 100% survival world? This is 9 months of work so far. 9 months, and right now I'm upgrading this building I built when I first started the server in January. Actually, I started it in December. It's just I didn't really call it a new server until I was done. Sadly, these people ask if they can join, but it's not because I want to be a jerk. It's just I want my streams to run well. 9 months of work. I'm just gonna keep working on it until it's finished. As you can see, everybody downplays my server. Like, I work very hard on my server. I probably work harder than some of those Minecraft YouTubers I keep seeing. Yeah, because a lot of them actually take the easy route and place creative mode. I'm just gonna say, building and create is a-okay with me. I just find it boring in the long term. If I play this in create mode, all of a sudden my entire mindset of building everything for necessity goes out the window. Because all of a sudden, when you have create mode, you actually have unlimited resources, which means a lot of the stuff you built for necessities to get the resources you need goes out the window quick. It's sad nobody wants to give somebody who actually puts a lot of time in survival instead of create mode. People just want instant gratification by watching somebody in create mode, while somebody in survival, like me, actually has to work harder to get people to notice. I've seen some other people on my friends list try to build YouTube channels. Try to build YouTube channels by making small little builds, and they thought that was going to get them to YouTube fame. I'm sorry. Sorry, I believe people actually go to Minecraft YouTubers if they're very good at the game, like I am. I need to remove all of this so I can expand the... When you're upgrading a building, which means you have to actually tear down what you already built before, when this is finished, this entire building will be 3 times as big as before. It's getting to a point where it's really hard to find an audience in this day and age for YouTubers like me, like people who, I have a lot of empty subscribers according to Emperor Lemon. He literally said, empty subscribers, people who just sit there and do nothing, don't even watch your content, even though you are trying to provide content for them. Better to keep trying than give up. Just making sure it lines up. The reason why I play mostly in survival is I like the feeling of actually working for my success. Like, when I'm working in creative, I feel like everything's handed to me. So it's all... so it's instant gratification, something I hate. And how are you supposed to come up with new ideas if it's just handed to you? I'm not against creative people who like create mode. I'm just saying that it's hard for ideas. Oh, my gamer tag? It's Cisco1234 is great. I'm just working very hard on my 100% survival server, and I'm assuming you want to get on so you can grief my build. like I've been working so hard on this that I'm like this. Everybody is a griefer until they prove to me otherwise. Or at least I'm just kidding. But when you think of my, no, I trust people. I allow people to come on here, but they only come on as a tourist. As a tourist until they prove to me that they can be trusted. You understand, right? You do the same thing if it was your server, right? To me, I'd rather do that than actually call everybody a traitor. Oh, you want me to show you around Toxic Sanity? I can do that. Look at that. You see that over there? Due to the render distance, that's the longest bridge I've ever... Alright. Just remember, your word is your bond. like, 1 second. I turned off multiplayer so nobody can get on here while I'm streaming. But, because I've actually had people disrupt my streams in the past. Hey Recon, how's it going? Oh, Recon, you want to see what's changed on the server so far? I can show you around. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to go over here. Alright, I'm going to show you what's changed. Just 1 second, I'm trying to get out of the drink. Alright. Now I'm out of the drink. So, Recon, how's it been, buddy? False Leon, that's his new name. I still call him Recon because that's what his original name is. Yeah. 1 second. I decided to start streaming early. I'm going to try and go for like at least 7 hours. Like, just itchy nose. Yeah, everything here has been built within the last 2.5 weeks. As you can see, Miner's new building, like he used to have a shack here, I rebuilt it from the ground up. Here's the longest bridge I've ever constructed, and it's still not even close to being finished. Sorry, just for some reason. Hey Douglas, how's it going? As you can see, this is the longest bridge I've ever constructed, and it's not finished yet. I'm just working on it. What do you guys think? This bridge I've been working on for the past 1.5 weeks. I've already calculated that it should be finished in 2 to 4 weeks. Like, huge structures that take a lot of time. And also the fact that, I mean, it's not being built in creative. Yeah. It is so long that it takes me a little bit to get from one side to the other without the tramway that's going to be built on the train. You know, all this. I already have one side completed. Just I need to put the tracks in. And the bridge has a purpose, guys. The purpose is to get to the desert. I've been having sand shortages. I want glass and sandstone. And there's no deserts over here. So this bridge has a purpose. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I know, Recon. I just want to tell other people that don't understand my methods. My method is, if I need something, I have to build a transport link to it. And it feels great knowing I put all these logs here myself. Like, I was in Texas for 2.5 weeks, Recon, and I sort of had to work on this alone. I forgot my mic, so I was unable to talk to people, so I didn't want anybody to come on the server while I was working. And I already have an idea of what the bridge is going to look like when it's finished. I'm going to build, of course, pillars that go from the bottom to the top. And of course, I'm going to take some inspiration from the Tower Bridge and the Mackinac Bridge for the structures that'll hold the thing together. What do you think of the bottom text I put at the bottom, like so I can get the point across? Yep, that'd be great. Just like I tell people, can they keep up with me when I'm building survival? Just I've had that problem over the last few days. Like, can people keep up with me? I really hate when they leave when I'm in the middle of a conversation on this chat. Yep. Need to get back to work. Feels great actually upgrading this building so it connects to the original structure. Hey Recon, if you're still here, or anyone else, as you can see, this is the building I started 9 months ago. And now I am upgrading it with a second floor. And of course, here's my bridge over there that took 2 weeks to finish. In the long run, I intend to build huge structures, but I have to finish I'm still working on my workshop district. Without the workshop district, I can't get the resources I need. Yep. Now, I am busy upgrading this so I get the resources I need, and yeah. I just leveled a part of the mountain today, and alright, I can, but just remember, my entire stream goes blue screen when I go to check my messages. I'm always a skeleton in Minecraft. Just, I look nice that way. Like, thank you very much, Toxic, for your for your patience. But Toxic, what do you think of this? This is a 9-month-old survival server I've been working on for months, and it's slow. Like, the way I build is slow, time-consuming, and I impose that same restriction on everybody who comes on here by saying, take your time, build it nice. High quality standards. Everything must be high quality. It's sort of a way of ensuring that everything looks nice for YouTube. Everything must look nice for YouTube. Okay. But sadly, some people come on here and make the general assumption, Toxic, that this is all there is when I'm building in the construction. And look at this. This is the RDB, or Resource Duplication building. I use the Silk Touch, which I got right here. I collect the materials. I take it to this building. And then when I feel what... Oh, you want me to do that? Alright. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to add that. Sorry about that. That's my PSN. But I've been playing Minecraft for 7 years, Toxic. And it's... Yeah, and I'm actually thinking of actually helping others in their worlds, because I realized that helping others can actually help my channel out a lot too. Oh, my Microsoft gamer tag. For some reason I tried to sign into my Microsoft account on my PlayStation, but but it won't let me. It keeps saying I'm signed in, even though it says I have to sign in. I don't know why, but I've actually tried to do it before starting the stream today. Like, for some reason it was signed in, and then as soon as I went on my business trip a couple weeks ago, that's when it signed me out. I've been trying to sign back in. Oh, it logs out every time? Thanks, Recon, for clarifying that. And what else? And temporarily I can put a torch right here. I need to go get more oak. As you can see, I've actually expanded the tree farm. It's not supposed to, but remember, I had to change. I went to on my business trip, I was in 3 hotels. Alright, I can go check. Like, I tried connecting, but for some reason it stayed on connection for like 5 minutes. I was waiting. Alright, I will in a second. I'm hoping to stream for at least 7 hours today. Can't do 720p, but I can do 360p, no problem. If I restart Minecraft, it'll actually turn off the stream, and I'll have to do I'll have to start a brand new stream. That's a bit of a problem. That's one of the reasons why I worked so hard to try to sign in. But I went on to the Microsoft. You had to put in the code, and for some reason it says you've already signed in. It actually said that. Yeah, I learned that the hard way when somebody asked me to start all over. What platform are you on, Toxic? Like I'm a nice guy to talk to on this thing. As long as you're nice, I'll be nice to you in return. Oh, nice. I don't really buy the mods or anything. I sort of create my own fun on this server. Alright, Pocket Edition. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, I have an entire mountain to take out, because look at this. I got a roof that needs room to expand. It's going to take a while by myself. Yeah, but I'm able to take out mountains relatively quickly. because I realized that because I realized how to take out mountains very fast. No, TNT has been banned on the server since day one. Everything must be done with pickaxes. If you want something moved, you have to use a pickaxe. Iron farm? Oh, I don't think I need one. I'm going to show you my mines down below. I keep finding iron downstairs. This goes all the way down to the mines. Still not finished yet, but in survival you're sort of working toward it. What do you think? This is the largest mine I have ever done. I have hollowed out quit and start. Yes, thank you. I work very hard. I'm not a lazy player. Like, if I want resources, I have to go get it. And as you can see, it goes on and on and on. All materials were removed by yours truly. And up above, I can hear thunder and lightning up above. And yeah, the reason why I don't mine during the stream is because I watched this one video on Minecraft saying mining makes people go away. They get bored and they tune out. Alright, I will try, but I'm not going to start the stream over. I'm just going to quit to the menu. Is that fine with you? Because it took me 20 minutes to do all the tag information. Alright. If that's what you want. My viewer's wish is my command. But one second, let me just get back to my construction. Oh, wait one second before I show you. I want to show you my greenhouse. Underground, 15 days to build. 15 days to build. You can't even see the other side. I know, Recon, you've already seen it, but this guy hasn't. Never go hungry. Alright. Take a second to quit. Thank you. I was like this. If I want people to take me seriously as a huge survival builder, I have to build big from the start. And that greenhouse was the first thing I built. See, like, I try, but I don't want you to see the code. Like, I tried to sign in, but it won't. No, I'm not a hacker. Everything is legit. You consider me a hacker? I'm no hacker. Everything I do is legit. Recon can attest to that. Like for example, I have this world. Okay. Let's see. Really can't do anything about it. Like, I really don't know. Like, I can't do the code. I mean, I have to end the stream in order to actually do the code. Toxic. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm no hacker. I am somebody who works very hard on my builds. You okay with that, Toxic? Oh. Yeah, but the problem is I can't control who enters the server. And too many people come and annoy me, and then they take my resources and run. And that gets annoying quick. You understand, right? Oh, that's what it said. You said that to me. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't mean you. I meant I thought you were calling me a hacker. So, sorry about the misunderstanding. Because look, I got my smelter down below. I built it myself. I'm playing the game the way it was intended. No cheats, no glitches, no nothing. It's more you actually play it the way it was intended. Oh, Recon help me, or it's mostly done. Can you start your conversation all the way from the beginning so I can understand what you're trying to say? Now I'm a bit confused. Better look up what you just were talking about. Yes, he does play with me occasionally, but he's a very... he works hard. He works hard when he's on my server. He does a good job, but... Like, I have different ways of building. Like, every friend I make on PSN has a different way of playing Minecraft. Like, for example, I have a friend that likes building in create mode. He likes that sort of instant gratification sort of thing. Because, like, I'm not going to say his username on here, but he likes instant gratification. He cannot build in survival like I can. Like, for example, what do you think of this, Toxic? Big bridge. 2 weeks to build. I need to get back to work. Okay, Gav. Alright. I understand your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. This guy called me a loser. It's fine. See how I brushed that off, Recon, if you're still here? Because it's only a word. It's only if I take offense at it that it has power. What I don't understand is why some people automatically call me a loser, even though I'm trying to make something for you. No, my building does not suck. Everything I build takes time. This is survival building at its best. I don't build and create. Create is boring. And this is the workshop district. What do you expect? The workshop district is meant to be the place where all the materials go. So I'll actually have the resources for later for building the big builds that will be nice. You understand? No, it's not. As you can see, I'm actually building this. I'm actually expanding it. I gotta take out the entire mountain. And I can tell you're being a troll. I'm okay with that. But what do you think of that? Like, I worked very hard on this. This was 2 weeks of work. All in survival, mind you. And I really don't like instant gratification creative builders. Like, I work for my resources. All my resources were collected by yours truly, me. No, it's not. Of course. The bridge is real. I actually have videos of me building it. 9 months of work on this server alone. Probably longer than a lot of Minecraft players. They're not very patient. Like I am. The workshop district, I am 100% survival builder. Meanwhile, I've seen the big YouTubers with their little houses. I'm like this. My huge greenhouse that I spent 15 days on. 15 days on to hollow out an entire cave. And then I built this. Size is everything on this server. Go ahead. Everything every server I have built in the past, I have learned new techniques, and then I go to the next server and I start building differently than I did before. I'm actually teaching myself how to build. I've been building in Minecraft for 7 years. So Maybe I should build a build team. Recon, what do you think of this Sergio? He's calling my entire build sucky, if you know what I mean. Definitely a creep. But I'm able to take criticism. My build is amazing. Now I'm getting back to work. This is what building in survival is all about. Continual work until the build is finished. Yep, correct. But hey, Recon, here's the reason why I've been holding back on trying to build a team on this server. I just don't have the time to organize it because I have business trips to go on, and those take weeks. You understand, right? I might try when it's winter, but I need those people to actually share my streams and actually help my channel grow. It could help me a lot, Recon, if you can share this stream with your friends. I mean, the ones who actually like survival building. Also, I actually told the guy that I hate instant gratification. Maybe that's why he didn't like it. Instant gratification is a lie. Like, you build it too quickly. I mean, if you build it with resources you didn't work for. Yep, I could use some extra tips on how to build better. Also, Recon, another reason is I don't want to be called a copier, if you know what I mean. You know, you copied me, like that. I don't want somebody to come on my server and say, oh, you copied my build. So I try my best to make original builds. Is that, you think that's important? Like, I don't want to take somebody else's idea and pawn it off as my own. Because I know that'll kill your reputation quick. And also, I thought it would be a lot more interesting if I said it was a one man team. Everything is built by one player. But of course, I understand that can be an Achilles heel. I just don't like, Recon, I just don't like the whole economy idea of building. I don't like it where you have to buy materials instead of getting your own, one of my friends, Special Ops, actually tried to do that on his server. It just didn't work because everything was worthless. Oh. Just I've seen people say, "Oh, let me look at this this thing on YouTube so I know how to build it." I'm like this. That's copying. But I actually have a way of making depth. Let me show you. Well, let me get down there safely. Yep. Correct. At least you build the way I do, where I don't add any value to my builds. The only value on this server is how much resources and how long it takes to collect them. But what do you think of that depth? I have the cobblestone in one, block, and then the second floor I have them out 1 block. That way it looks nice. Like, see, with every server I actually try to experiment and try to add something new. Like, you remember in my second server I was using a lot of stone. Now in this server I'm only using stone brick for floors. Floors and parts of walls. As you can see, I'm following that rule to a T. And 70% of my builds are all about oak logs. I like focusing on one material. That way it's a way of practicing. Then on the next server I'll probably, when I start all over, it'll probably be a new challenge for me. My buildings take time, patience, and lots of passion. Every build I build on this server is passion based. But the question is, Recon, what do you think he meant by this bridge is fake? I mean, I don't understand what he meant by it being fake. Oh, you're back. The little, nope. I'm not fake. You're fake. Nope. I actually have proof I built it in survival. You look at my past streams and videos, you'll see this being built in survival. 2 weeks of work to build that. I'm not a faker. All resources have been collected by hand without create mode. I hate create mode. I get bored if it's create mode. Like, to me, this bridge is a thing of beauty, and I enjoyed every minute I put into this build. Survival is the best way to play. That's why I love it. Recon, I'll probably take a look at your server once I'm done here. Like, everything here, like, I build for necessity. Sergo. I mean, alright. I can't read your name. So, Sergio. Alright. I build everything here for necessity. If I didn't have a need for this building, I would not have built it. All this, that's Silk Touch. Look at Silk Touch pickaxe. You grab the Silk Touch, you get the resources, you take it to the building. That's how it's done here. No, I don't build in creative, but thank you very much, Recon, for telling me about it. Look, I'm going to show you how I did the other bridge. It's easy. Easy, but time consuming. As you can see, this bridge is not even close to being finished because I'm still working on it. Look it, I build an entire dirt platform across the entire water. And I can't fly, so I'm sorry. I meant to find a way back into my bridge. Give me a second. I had to go back the long way. I actually have tons of proof. Everything I build here is survival. And 1 second, let me make it daylight. I refuse to play in creative because it's not fun. If this were creative, I would have actually had this bridge finished faster. And I always make a copy of this file once I've done enough work on it. All the wood you see here has been collected over hours. I spent an entire day collecting oak logs to make sure I actually had the oak for this server and for this bridge. Anything else you want to say? I love building builds so big that it looks like creative even though it's not. Huge structures are important. And look at this. This is the dirt platform I have for the bridge. I built the dirt platform before I built the structure here. What do you think? I am a legit survival builder. And I refuse to be labeled as a creative builder. And I'm actually proud of what I build here. And right now, the bridge is going to take me 2 to 4 weeks to finish, mainly because resources must be collected. And as you can see, the bridge is so big that the dirt platform actually has to go over land to make sure it actually has the resources it needs. All dirt was collected and placed before I built the upper structure. What do you think? And I can't fly and everything you see here. I'm building in peaceful, alright? Like, I'm a peaceful survival builder. That's why there's no monsters. Thank you very much, Super Beanie, and welcome. Yep, just this one guy's calling me a fraud for actually building in survival. What do you think? Like, this is gonna be 2 to 4 weeks of work as soon as it's finished. It's not even finished yet. I'm just defending my survival building. I have nothing to prove to those who accuse me of building so big that it looks creative even though it's not. I actually have I have lots of friends that are a witness. Alright, now I'm going back and I'm going to get back to work on my survival building. Thank you very much, Super Beanie. Yep, thank you. Yep, correct. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna I actually enjoyed your videos as well, Super Beanie. Yep. I told them I put 9 months into this server. 9 months. And I have videos that date all the way to January 15th of this server. As well as I have 22 months. Super Beanie, think of this. I have another server that I put 22 months into. I made 200 videos showing every aspect of me building it. And some people will call me a fraud for actually building in create. They think I'm building in create mode, but I'm not. This is peaceful survival. I hate fighting monsters. I think the challenge of actually building in survival is more important than actually fighting monsters. The challenge of getting all the materials together, that's where the fun comes in. And by the way, I love those, that one BS trophy. Like some of those trophies I know are a bit insane. Like I don't swear on YouTube. I try to avoid that at all costs. And when you build a big bridge that's so big that the game can't even render it, that's amazing. Like, I took the time, I built this entire thing. People don't take the time to watch my videos that date all the way to January 15th. I'll just keep laughing and I'll just keep working. No, you're not. You're not. That's your style. I respect your style, Super Beanie. You do a good job. Keep it up. Keep it up, alright? Like you have your style, I have mine. And I would hate it if you sort of changed your style just because you want more people to watch you. Like, I've been doing this, I've been streaming on my channel for 3 years now. Alright, thank you. You work very hard on your channel. I can tell you do such a good job. And look at all this. All these diamonds have been mined legitimately. I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe I use on all diamond ore I get, which multiplies the diamonds. The RDB, or Resource Duplication Building, is just Silk Touch plus Fortune 3 equals more resources. But, one second, I gotta figure out, what was I gonna do? Oh. Beanie does a good job with his videos, Recon. You should check him out. Like, I'm all about promoting those who are nice to me. You nice to me, I'm nice to you. Like, that's how it works here. What do you mean, shut up? What do you mean, shut up? I'm just working on my survival build. And I'm getting back to work. All diamond tools you saw here, I have found all diamonds legitimately. And with Super Beanie and Recon as my witness, I actually have proof. I've just been very busy on this build. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Recon. Yep, thank you. Thank you, Recon, for the advice. Hey, Beanie, a question for you. How do you do the tags? I've been working so hard on my Minecraft channel that on my channel is this. I'm still trying to figure out what to put into tags when you make a video. Oh, my dad uses Photoshop too for his YouTube channel. Like, me and Dad have our own YouTube channels. Like, for example, my dad is a traveling artist. He travels the world. He travels the world and actually paints monsters for a living. My dad hasn't had a real job in like 20 years. We travel all over. I just got back from Texas. Like, I live in Michigan, so I'm more somebody who works in... when I'm not on a business trip, I have more time to stream on my YouTube channel. Oh. Collect. Alright, let me make sure. Silk Touch. Collect. Hey, Recon, do you actually collect resources the way I do here? With a Silk Touch? I'm going to try and stream for at least 7 hours today. Just going to continue working on this. Maybe people will understand that I'm not a fake. He issued, that guy issued me a challenge. Yep, I only realized recently that you can use Silk Touch and Fortune 3 to actually get all the resources I could ever want or need. Now I can finally run this server like an industrial server the way I want. When the PlayStation 5 comes out, all right. So, all right, interesting. Thank you, Beanie, for the information. I'm going to say this, alright, please go and subscribe to Super Beanie. He does such a good job. Yeah, I understand. Trying to figure out the tags I think, is the hardest job in a YouTube channel. Like, I have good content here. It's just, it's hard for me to tell people that I'm working very hard on my channel. Last year, I was putting 10-hour days into preparing for each stream. Hey, Midget, how's it going, buddy? I decided to start streaming early today. And it's feels great to just sit back, relax, and work on my game and talk to people while I'm working. I'm gonna ignore the troll that was on my server on my stream a moment ago, because it just doesn't make the stream any fun. Right now, I'm working on trying to dismantle this mountain, so I actually have more room for the roof. All right, get yourself a cup of Joe or a Monster, whatever you need to wake up. Whatever you drink, or at least get you a good cereal or something like Cheerios or something. I'd rather let my videos do the talking. And Beanie, one of the reasons why I wasn't talking during the videos, if you watched any, no voice acting was there, mainly because I was in Texas. I had forgotten my mic, so I decided to just put words on the screen. It sort of worked. Like, it allowed me to practice with the editing tools of Share Factory. I might actually do an after stream video of this, just so I have some extra content. I always considered removing dirt the most boring part of the job, but if you do it the way I do, it doesn't take too long. Efficiency 1. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Just, my dad has been, me and Dad have been going on business trips all over the country since 1995. I grew up on the road, and I paid for going on the road. My mom would actually homeschool us while Dad was working on laser tags, haunted attractions, mini golf courses, bowling alleys, you name it. Like, you name it. We're a Christian family, so we do not go to places, we do not work in places, you know. Like, haunted attractions, we can work there, because, to us, Halloween is harmless, as long as you don't follow any of the satanic, rituals or something. Like, my dad, paints. He's actually one of the he's one of the last 3D artists in the haunted attraction industry. All the others have died out. They have died out because they charged too much for their services, and they went out of business. And we sort of we've actually benefited from it. We're one of the last independents. And my main job is to navigate Dad to the job sites. For example, I navigated Dad all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan, all the way to Tyler, Texas. It was 15 hours of driving. We don't stop until we get there, because we make a sweet deal with the owner. He pays for our gas and also pays for our hotel, and he gives us 50% down and the other 50% when the job is over. It's just been our way of business since 1995. And we didn't even know YouTube existed till 2013. We would watch movies like Hellboy 2, and I would hear one of the characters say, "I hate YouTube," and I'm like this, "What's YouTube?" Because for years we depended on watching movies on DVDs. We lost. We were like this, .com? What's a .com? And we were working so hard in the haunted attraction industry that we actually missed some technology windows. Alright. Okay. That happens. Oopsie. Alright. I have to go get my stuff. For example, Dad had to work in 103 degrees at Houston Terradome in Houston, Texas. It was like, Dad was like this, "I don't want you at the site. I want you to go into the hotel room and work on your YouTube channel." And that's what I did. Like, I worked so hard on all the builds, all those videos you saw. Like, I was like this, I need something to tide people over until I actually get home, so I actually have a mic in which to communicate with people. And I'm going to keep streaming until I reach the 7-hour mark. Or at least going to try to. The reason why I have the map there always when I'm streaming is so people know exactly where I am on the server. If you look closely, I'm in the upper left corner. But I can get a better map that shows it a lot closer. Yeah, just putting it right there so I can get the other map. Alright, it's closer, zoomed in. Nice. Working so hard, I'm still practicing how to communicate fully with my audience as I'm streaming. I found it very hard when I started streaming for the first time. Because you just don't know what to say when you start streaming. After watching some videos and realizing that the best way you can do is to communicate with your audience. But I'm like this, what do I say? Just placing some stuff there. All this right here needs to be removed, so I might as well get started on that. Like, I originally wanted it to come out to here, but then I realized the roof wouldn't look so good if I had the roof right here. So I'm actually trying to fix it. Any other questions, guys? Like, I'll answer any questions as long as it's family friendly. Like, what I can't say on YouTube versus what I can say. I really wish I had freedom to talk more without fear of YouTube, sandbagging my channel. Even though I'm not even monetized yet. Hello, how's it going? You having a good day? Instruments Hub? Pardon? I'm just working on my survival build. Like, this is what I've been working on for the past few weeks. Sometimes I'll actually take a break from my Minecraft builds and actually take a break. When I don't know what to build, I usually take a break from it and play something else for a long while. But now I'm at a point where I actually have ideas now. If you rush and just do it even though you're fresh out of ideas, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't make anybody moderator on this server. I am very sorry. It's sort of the rules. There's only one person that has power on this server, and that's me. I realized that giving people too much power can corrupt them. It's not because I want to be rude or mean. It's just I have lots of ideas on here, and I have to be able to have the power to stop people from ruining my ideas when they're on my server. Yes, correct. Correct, Super Beanie. This is what I hate most of all on my own server. I hate being ordered around by people that don't even own my server. Oh, I'm using the PlayStation 4 streaming. I mean, my internet cannot handle 720p, so I have no choice but to go 360p. Like, I realized I wanted to go 720 because I thought people would avoid my channel if it wasn't. But then I realized my stream could only last 20 minutes before the stream would just crash. So as soon as I figured out, okay, I can't do 720, what's the most I can do on my YouTube channel? 360p? Alright, 360p it is. Have no choice. What do you think of that, Super Beanie? And others? I want to do 720, but I can't. And also, if I have people on my server while I'm streaming, that's less upload data for the stream. Too much. I also use Share Factory for my non-streaming videos. Like, okay. Any other questions? Like, too many people ask me for moderator, and if I don't know who they are, like, I have to get to know you before I do give you moderator. You don't give somebody moderator, someone you don't know. Sorry about that. It's the best I can afford. Like, my internet is 20 megabytes per second. Is 20 megabytes per second with an upload speed of 2 to 5. It fluctuates. It fluctuates. Sometimes it'll be 5 megabytes a second for upload, or it'll be 1 or 2. So basically, you need to have a balance between your internet upload speed, because I realized your upload speed determines the quality of your stream. Like, if your upload isn't fast enough to contend with it, it's a bit of a problem. I'm just going over here. Like, I like looking at my old builds so I can get more ideas. Like, I sort of like to make my builds look the same as everything else, just so I meet my quality standards. And also, another rule I impose on myself: oak wood does not go in water. So that's why you have stone pilings holding the wood, because in real life, wood would actually rot if it's in water for too long. Unless you actually paint it with some protective coating against water. But that only buys you time. That's why you build it out of something that doesn't rot underwater. And also, occasionally, I do look at my phone, Super Beanie, to make sure the quality is good. Like, I actually tried to stream me playing Bloodborne, and one time it only lasted 35 minutes, and then it went black screen for everybody on the other end. And I was a bit embarrassed when sometimes it glitches out and I can't read the comments. Like, one time that happened during one of my streams, I wasn't able to answer anybody because no comments appeared. I need a bed. I need it to be daytime. See, if this were creative, I could change it to day at will. So that's another way of proving it. But Super Beanie, what do you think of this? The largest greenhouse I've ever constructed. I'm going down slowly. The moment I'm going to remove the map so there's more view. Oh. Yep, stability versus viewing value. Oh. Also I've been keeping an eye on PlayStation 5 news. I am hoping that Minecraft gets a PS5 version. Which means 2, more draw distance and better stability. Which means I'm able to build and be able to see my builds from a longer distance away. As well as playing Demon Souls on PS5 will be awesome. I'm definitely going to stream that when it comes out. What do you think of this greenhouse? This took 15 days to build, and 15 days to build, pure survival. I have a friend to verify that I worked on it in survival. Lots of friends. Because I realize being nice to people will earn you allies, being mean to people will earn you enemies. Yep, correct, Super Beanie. I wanted it to be look like it's been made. It was here when I came upon it. There was no cave here. I actually hollowed all of this out with stone pickaxes and other materials, and now this is what it looks like today. I already have rooms along these corridors that I'm planning to turn into something soon, but I've just been very busy on the surface. Like, in survival, there's never enough time for anything, so you're only building what you can. Also, I'm going to just tell a little story about this greenhouse. Okay. When Bedrock first came out, I actually I switched over my 22-month-old survival build. I worked very hard on it. But here's the little problem. It took longer to load than it did on the original PlayStation 4 edition. So I had to make a decision. Should I just start all over? Or continue, but have to deal with long load times? I decided to start all over, and I was like this. If I'm going to start a brand new survival server, I have to build something huge on the first day. So this is the result. I was like this. I actually set a time limit for myself. I was like this. I started work on this server on the 22nd of December, and I was like this. I need this entire greenhouse finished by January 11th. and that was going to be the premiere of this new REDSEACRAFT server. And as you can see, this was built in 15 days to meet that demand. That cool? Like, I was like this, I need something great, something as a book, a front cover for this new server. And I decided a greenhouse would work well, and I wanted it underground. And I actually did the measurements, 72 blocks wide by 121 blocks long. And that's the result. And then then here comes the fun part. When you build a greenhouse, now you have to build a way to get underground. You have to build a way to get down to it, which is what you see here. Eventually, I am going to detail this room, the stone smelting room. All materials for the stone brick are made here. I built this myself. I didn't want to have somebody else build it and then take credit for it, so I had to learn how to build it myself. It's not as efficient as one of my friend's stone smelters, but at least it works. Yeah, when you build big survival builds like this, you can be, it's all good. Okay, we are right here. All these are the buildings. And there's the bridge, the new bridge that's being built. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. Howdy, ahoy. How you doing? How you doing? How's your day? I gotta get some stone brick. I might as well fill in these floors. Alright, I'm heading over to where I have 400 stacks of stone brick. Like, everything you see here is 100% survival. There is no glitches or cheats here. And no TNT allowed either. You want to take down a mountain? Pickaxes only. Nope. Need stone brick. Oh. Hayden, is that how I say it? I'm sorry if I mess up your name. I don't want to say it wrong. It's doing well. It's going very, very well. I'm just working hard on my survival build, my 9-month-old survival build. A lot can happen in 9 months. And what I'm doing here would have taken me a longer time on the other server. Alright, heading all the way back to... I built this entire tramway in less than a day and a half. And right now, this is just a way to get to my workshop fast. So, how are your day or night? Going like I like involving you guys in my building projects as I work. Like, when you take your time to build, lots of cool things happen. Yep. I might spend 10 hours a day on this thing if I have no chores, if I had no chores, or sometimes I have to go out and mow the lawn, or during the winter I have to shovel the driveway, bail out the driveway. But patience pays off. This is, I mean, I build so big that it just looks like it's built in creative even though it isn't. I'm just placing some here. I was hoping when I started this server and actually started streaming, I hoped I could actually inspire other people to build just as big and as bold as me. Because I'm like this when I'm building in Minecraft. There is no rules. There is no guideline to building in Minecraft. You can build as big as you want, as long as you have ideas. Like, if you want to build and create, that's fine. But I'm more somebody who likes to challenge myself. No challenge, no fun. That's my motto. And no monsters allowed on this server, so basically the challenge is the build. Yep, correct. This is 9 months of work right now, and I am still working hard on everything else. I mean, and the only thing that slows me down is when I have to go and collect resources. That's 70% of the time I spend on this server. 30% is actually building the structures. And usually I do the mining operations when I'm not streaming, because I'm like, I watched this one video of a Minecrafter. He actually said, do not stream yourself building underground. People get bored if they see you mining. So I'm like this. Okay. No filming myself mining. Alright. I can live with that. Sometimes I do mining days where I don't stream at all while I'm underground, but I mine all day long and get the coal, diamonds, and iron I need for the next day's stream. Everything I build here takes time, patience, and passion. And Beanie, if you're still here, I'm going to say I've actually listened to your videos while I was building on this. Like, when I'm not streaming, I actually I listen to YouTube videos while I'm building. Like, and sometimes it really irritates me when it's a short video. I'm like this. I need long videos. So I'll listen to a 9-hour documentary about the Revolutionary War. And I'd actually watch it from beginning to end while I was building. Or I watched Ken Burns' The Civil War from start to finish. I mean, all 10 hours of it in one gaming session. Also, my favorite thing to do when I'm working on this, when I'm not streaming, is watching history documentaries on ancient architecture. Okay, I can't go any further until I take out that mountain. Oh, fun times, people. You have to take out. Awesome. Yep. Awesome. I'm just saying that I mean, like, I'm like, as long as you have something external playing while you're building in Minecraft, you can play this for hours, no matter how bored you get. And a lot of this is a result of me watching a lot of YouTube, listening to a lot of YouTube videos while working. Like, I've seen some people get say I'm bored, but I tell them, do it the way I do. Listen to something external while you're building, and they're like this. How does that make it fun? I'm like this. It makes it fun because you have something else going on in your head. You're able to think while you're building. And it takes my mind off of the boredom while I'm building. I used to, yep, correct. Like, I can be very patient, just you need to have something there. Otherwise, you'll get bored and give up. Like, I can do this for hours. Like what keeps me going when I'm not listening to YouTube and I'm doing the stream is just thinking about the videos I was watching. Since I'm a big World War II history person, I usually listen to a lot of Secrets of War documentaries that. Like, I actually had the whole series, 65-hour collector set, so I'm able to listen to all those episodes while I'm building. Alright. Gotta make sure. Okay. Aim. Drop. Okay. And yeah, I gotta empty my inventory. And Beanie, the secret to building huge in Minecraft is only build for necessity. I realized that after working so long on my builds. I'm like this. Oh my, I just built a huge mine. What do I need next? And then I thought about it. Oh, an industrial complex in which to store the materials. Okay, I'll do that. So you sort of build for need rather than wanting to express yourself. So you sort of build structures that you need at that present moment, and you end up building stuff like this. And eventually I am going to make a video that shows me giving people a tour of my original server, which was the Sand Palace. It's not as grand. It's very primitive compared to this because I was teaching myself how to build in survival Minecraft at the time. I had no internet in which to play with people, so I was used to playing by myself. I sort of applied that to what I have now today. Like, I didn't have good internet for talking with people until 2017. So a lot of it, I mean, I got my PS4 and Minecraft and Bloodborne March 23rd, 2015. And let's just say Bloodborne was my first platinum trophy. Minecraft was my third. Like, I mean, I got my platinum trophy on my second survival server. You teach yourself how to build in survival. I mean, teach yourself how to build. Like, I was so used to building with one material. I decided, I mean, in 2015 when I started, that okay, I'm just gonna focus all buildings and build everything with just one material. I wanted to see how far I could get with just one material, and I chose sandstone. Yep, awesome. Like, I mean, some of my friends still don't have the platinum, but then they tell me, oh, you built in creative. This is no way this is creative. But then I take them on the server, and they go on my tramway, which is 4,000 blocks long, over there, and they get the trophy on a rail, no problem, on that thing. When you play in creative, you are essentially telling the game, I don't want trophies. So basically, that's another reason why I don't play in creative. I'm like this. I want trophies to be active. That way, I have a way of proving that I'm building in survival. It's and this server is now so old that the new updates have come with the new netherite. I can't get the netherite at all. And I don't want to start all over from the beginning to make sure I have it. Oh, that was close. Use Silk Touch only to collect the ore. Like, hopefully I can get others. I don't know how you do that. Like, I actually looked, and there's no button for it. I actually tried. Like I want to reset it, but I don't know how. Probably once I'm done with the stream, I can figure it out. Of course, I do try to play other games on my channel, and some of my favorite games I've actually played on my channel, games I actually liked, Dark Souls. It feels great to know how to play the game without a hitch and not die once. I mean, of course you die, but not die once. I mean, I can defeat the first 3 bosses of Demon Souls without dying once. I mean, that's on PS3 version. The first 3 bosses you can fight. Actually, it's the first 2. The first 2 bosses, the Tower Knight and Phalanx and the Tower Knight. Those 2 are easy. Those 2 are easy because as long as you take your time, you can win. And also Demon Souls. One guy actually tried to tell me how to play the game while I was playing Dark Souls on my thing, and he said, "Why are you playing it like that?" I said, "I know how to play it. It's just I chose to play it this way." And he's like, "Oh, you are just choosing to play it harder, so there's a challenge?" Yep. Yeah. I wanted all my stats to be even, as in equal. As in, if Endurance is 11. I want everything else to be 11. Just... And I sort of, after playing Dark Souls to death, I sort of applied, now I can't, I hate easy games now. Like, Dark Souls destroyed my love for easy games. So it's more like I impose that difficulty on every game I play now. But of course, I'll only play on easy mode if I'm not sure how to control the game. Like, I would consider easy mode to be more of a practice mode. Of course, the first thing I did with Modern Warfare 2 was play it on Veteran from the very beginning. I really hate playing Modern Warfare 2 on the easiest setting. Reason why I'm taking all that out, because all of this is going to be gone and the room will get gradually bigger. Now I gotta get up to the top of the mountain and start taking it out from the very bottom. If I can, I will try to make it to 7 hours before ending the stream. That way I can prove that this is all survival. Even if it means my physical health. You drink Monster a little bit at a time, it's healthy. You drink it too fast and too much, then it's fatal. Yep, dedication. Sometimes you do have to take some time I was like this. If you want your channel to grow, you gotta put in the hour, roll up your sleeves, and put in the hours necessary to make it happen. But if you've seen the movie Aliens, that scene where Ripley and Newt are trying to get out of the pharmacy room, I think, and they're banging on the glass. They're banging on the glass to get out, but then the camera cuts to the other side of the glass and you can't hear a word. That's how I feel when it comes to my channel. Like, trying to bang on the glass, trying to say, look, I have something here. I'm doing something that not a lot of people have the patience or the gratification to do. Like, I'm like this. This server is all about anti-instant gratification. Everything is about hard work. You work for your success. And I realized I actually have more fun when I'm actually working for my success. But I just really hope that can translate to viewers eventually. Bigger viewers. Right now, you guys are awesome. And thank you very much for taking the time out of your lives to watch me. Just, you're teaching yourself how to be humble. That's important. Yeah, I at least try to make videos, but sometimes I'm uploading the videos, and I'm uploading the videos, and I'm like this. What's the point? They only get, these videos I upload. Yeah, of course, I would never forget that. But I'm going to say this. Sometimes I upload a video, and I wonder, what's the point when it only gets 1 or 2 views? I'm like this. Like sometimes I put hours into those videos. like even if they're 2 minutes long, even if they're 2 minutes long, I actually had one video that was 4 minutes long. The original uncut clip was 1 hour 40 minutes. I had to cut it from 1 hour 40 minutes to 4 minutes long. And that's not easy. It's not easy to make the video entertaining, and when you have to cut it down to 4 minutes. And you put in, I put like 3 hours into one video, into editing it down so it would still look good, people would know what's going on, all that. And only to get 1 or 2 views, I was like disappointed. And in my opinion, my dad keeps telling me, as long as you're uploading, as long as there's new content going up, that's good. Yep. I'm just going to say, I actually have a lot of fun working on this. I took, hey Beanie, I took a bit of your example, like when you said I actually make these videos for fun. So I've been actually taking that as an example. Like nowadays, I'm more like, as long as I am having fun working on it and uploading it, maybe that'll eventually make me grow. And you keep up your work as well, Super Beanie, because you do a good job with your channel as well. You deserve to have more subscribers just as much as I do. I think it'll take another couple of years. Everybody grows, but how everybody grows is up to them. Do they give up, or do they keep going? Yep, the views are a bonus. Like, I wanted to actually show people that you can actually build in survival and have a blast doing it. That's one of the reasons why I started this series in the first place. And it just feels awesome when you actually have an audience that's cheering you on, telling you not to give up. I usually stop streaming when there's no one watching me for longer than 30 minutes. And I looked at your streams, Super Beanie, and I saw you had, no one watching your stream, so I had to come in and actually help you with your watch time. That was one time, and I was like this, oh, I better help him out. Yep, correct. But I actually wanted to say this. I'm not trying to be rude about it, but some people will come onto my channel for a brief moment and say hi and then leave. But did you know that YouTube actually punishes my channel if you leave the video too quickly? Or, like, I actually found that out by watching a video. Like, for example, it was the guy, Game Theory, he was talking about how YouTube watch time works. And he said that if you leave too early, YouTube will actually not promote your channel. Yep. Yep. Correct. Like, you have slow days and you have, No, Super Beanie, he has 900 subscribers. He's 600 subscribers bigger than me. It's okay. He gets big. When he gets big, when he gets big, like some of these YouTubers, I understand that you can't possibly respond to every single comment on your video if you have 10 million subscribers commenting at the same time on your channel. That would be time consuming to do that. Like, I was recently watching this other channel. He does a good job with his stuff. He's doing console gaming news, and he's talking about the PlayStation 5 and other stuff. His channel is called Innocence. I think that's what it's called. and he grew from, his channel grew from like 1,000 subs to 40,000 subs overnight because he's a engineering architect. Architect, and he was talking about the PS5, like translating the technical side of Mark Cerny's thing in March. He was trying to, and his channel grew overnight thanks to that. He was explaining how it would work, how the technology would work. And I'm really happy he grew. Like, nowadays, it's really hard to find the next trend. Also, I started building survival at a time when you were actually mocked for playing Minecraft. Like, I would go into parties, but what do you think? I would go into parties and tell them I played Minecraft, and they would say, "You're a loser," all that, and like this. And I was like, but nowadays, Minecraft has had a resurgence. Those who stuck with Minecraft are now more respected now. Yep, he does. And he does a good job. Yeah, those were the days. Nowadays, you wish, and now we actually are having it where Minecraft is entering a resurgence of sorts. And I still remember those days. Now I just work very hard on my build and hope and pray that I can figure out how to get people to watch my channel. Trying to get my channel to grow, it's not easy when you have $0 budget attached to the channel. Let's taking out this mountain one little bit at a time. Nice. Yeah, just thank you goodness. It died out for a bit, of course it did. The reason why Minecraft was suffering was because Mojang was taking their time in updating Minecraft. Barely any new updates were happening, so people thought Minecraft was dead. What saved Minecraft was those who actually stayed. Alright, thank you very much, Internet Poison, for the inspiration. I'll keep trying. As long as you guys support me, I will keep trying. Alright? It's just not very easy to justify when you're waiting patiently to reach 1,000 subs so you can finally have the monetization. Oh yeah, Temp. How you doing, buddy? It's just sometimes I see people commenting to me and I have no idea who they are until they tell me, because sometimes PSN names are different from YouTube names. Also, here's another reason why I'm actually going to try and get a PlayStation 5 this November. I'm already planning. I'm going to actually do an unboxing as soon as I get my PS5 in the mail. I'm going to pre-order it on Amazon and pre-order it on Amazon and do an unboxing video. So, like those always are popular. Also, here's the other thing. This will actually be the first generation I actually play games in 4K. I have never played a game in 4K before, so it's all new to me. Like, I'm like this. 4K is a gimmick until I see it for myself, so to speak. Yeah, I gotta take this all out. You go a little bit at a time. Oh yeah, I'm using a silk touch, so everything is stone. The reason why I don't just use the silk touch instead of the smelter is mainly because I don't want to waste the durability on that. I only use the durability on resources. Sorry, excuse me. I mean, I only use the silk touch on resources like coal, blue lapis, redstone, and diamonds. Just taking this out. As soon as this is gone, I can just go down. Has anybody ever played the game Danganronpa? Has anybody ever heard of Danganronpa? I'm just asking to see what other games you guys are interested in. Thank you very much, Internet Poison, for dropping by. You're always welcome here, you know that? You're always welcome, and if I feel like it, I'll do another stream tomorrow. Just right now, this is all hard work for me, and it's time consuming, and I like sharing the struggles. I like sharing the struggles with everybody. You see me at my worst, and you see me at my best. That's a good balance. And Beanie, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes they'll come onto my stream, and they'll leave immediately because they don't see my stuff finished, so to speak. All they see is a construction zone, and they don't stay long enough for me to show what's completed so far. Like, I build big builds to impress people, as well as I build it mainly for myself. It's not selfish to build primarily for yourself, is it? Like, if you're not happy with the build, then why are you building it? And also, Super Beanie, I usually avoid looking at my YouTube analytics. Like, avoid that, because I'm like this. I sort of think it's like bad luck to look at your analytics. Like, I'm like this. Let the mighty hand of YouTube decide whether my video succeeds or not. Like, yep, correct. Like, I enjoyed watching your stream of Last of Us Part 1 from beginning to end. I was very busy when you were doing the Last of Us Part 2 streams. Yeah, not exactly a god, more like an overbearing uncle. YouTube is. And the corrupt Susan Wojcicki. Like, just, I've been looking at YouTube, and I'm like under the impression that she only cares about the big channels. While the small channels have to fend for themselves until they get big. Yeah, I didn't want to spoil your fun, so I sort of didn't want to say it was going to be bad when I was watching your stream. I wanted to be nice about it. Like, I don't like I don't like making enemies at all, Super Beanie. Because enemies in the long run will drag you down. Like, Last of Us Part 2, I say it's the most beautiful game on the PS4. It looks amazing. I'm going to get Ghost of Tsushima soon. I'm waiting until physical copies are available before I buy it. But Dad has already told me, save your money, because I have to pre-order the PS5 as soon as the price is announced. So I won't be buying Ghost of Tsushima until the PS5 version comes out. What do you think of Ghost of Tsushima, Beanie? Like, as long as it's something that has something to do with 12th century Japan, I'm on board. Because I always considered Japan to make the best video games. So. Of course, Sucker Punch made it, which is a good studio. Yep, of course. Here's the problem, like, I'm not going to, I'm going to say Last of Us Part 2 was well made graphically, but story, Ghost is brilliant, so much fun. Okay. So at least, hey, here's the good thing. At least Ghost of Tsushima was the last, the swan song of the PS4. Instead of Last of Us Part 2. Like, I actually had to work overtime. I actually had to comment and tell somebody, don't blame the whole PlayStation platform for Last of Us Part 2. Blame Naughty Dog. So I was like, it's because some of them have said they're not going to be buying a PlayStation 5 at all, mainly because of Last of Us Part 2. Yep, correct. I'm like this. You blame the company rather than you blame the... you blame the company that messed up, not the whole company. You don't... Like, that's what I call a broad statement. As long as you're actually having fun with all the games, it's all good. At first, I thought I was going to just wait 2 years for the PS5. Like, wait 2 years after it launched. But then as soon as I saw Demon Souls, I was like this. When can I pre-order? And then I looked at this video that showed a lot of streamers actually... a lot of streamers literally, losing their cool over Demon Souls. And losing their cool and being like, oh, wow! I wish I had done my own stream of it. Yep. I don't blame Sony. Like I'm just hoping that the next game Naughty Dog releases is better than what they made there. Oh, did you see how many copies of Last of Us Part 2 are on the shelves still? I went to Walmart and saw 20 of them and not a single copy of Ghost of Tsushima in sight. I was like this. And here in Japan and other Asian countries, they're actually giving away Last of Us Part 2 for free with a purchase of another game. I understand its preference. Like, people don't want a bad story. Like, I at least pay attention to video gaming news. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And then Ghost of Tsushima comes out, and then Sony comes out and says, we underestimated we underestimated the wantability for Ghost of Tsushima. So it'll take a few weeks for us to get more copies made. And I'm like this. How can you miscalculate how many copies are needed for Ghost of Tsushima? Like, and now I'm just waiting patiently. I mean, like, I actually heard rumors that there's a new exclusive for the PS5 to be announced. And I'm hoping Demon's Souls is available on launch. If it's not, it's not, but I'm willing to wait. Yep, burn Ghost over it. No. Maybe they should do what they did to E.T. E.T. during the Atari thing and buried them in a landfill in New Mexico. Yeah, I'm hoping that. I mean, what about? Have you heard of Legacy of Kain? Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2. I mean, Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Have you heard of those? It's okay if you don't remember them. They were made by Crystal Dynamics before they went on to make the Tomb Raider reboot. And also, they were written by someone I think you'll recognize. Oh, do you know those were written by Amy Hennig? That would go on to quit Crystal Dynamics and actually work on the Uncharted games. Yep. I didn't know it was Amy Hennig for years, and then as soon as I figured it out, I was like this. No wonder I was enjoying Uncharted. Like, I'm like this. Soul Reaver 1 and 2, I mean, I remember I was like 5 years old, and I was watching some of my friends actually playing Soul Reaver. I was watching it. I was like enjoying it. I was like, I love the intelligent dialogue that's in Soul Reaver. And now I repeat it word for word sometimes. Like, you are worthy. I mean, yeah. I'm just repairing my tool. I mean, Raziel, you are worthy. And it's kind of sad that Legacy of Kain actually died with the PlayStation 2. I still miss that series. Like, if Eidos, I'm trying to pronounce their name, wants my attention once again, I want them to actually bundle up all the Legacy of Kain games and actually release it so I can actually play Blood Omen for the first time. The first game in the series. They don't even need to remake it. Just make it so I can play it. I have never played the first game in the franchise. That's the only game out of the series I haven't played. Actually, Blood Omen 2. Alright, this is the order in which the games were made. First it was Blood Omen, then Soul Reaver 2. Soul Reaver 1. Yeah, I know. You're playing as Kain in the first one. And basically, it's Blood Omen, Soul Reaver 2, Blood Omen 2, then Legacy of Kain Defiance. And that's it. That's where the game series ends. And it ends on a cliffhanger. Ends on a cliffhanger because Amy Hennig was fired. She went to Naughty Dog and worked on Uncharted 1, and then after that, they canceled the entire series. So it's been on a cliffhanger for 14 years. What other series would I want to see a reawakening? Like, I would love to see another Siphon Filter. So, see another Siphon Filter. I never really got into the series. I would love another chance to try it again. Because my grandfather passed away years ago, and he left me his PlayStation 1 with all of his PlayStation games he had. He had Siphon Filter 1 and 2. Yeah. Like my favorites. I'm just hoping some classic franchises get another chance. Like, think of it, with today's technology, I think some of the game franchises are this series you probably never heard of. It was made, I think it was published by Atari, and it was a franchise that started on the Atari Jaguar, and it moved over to the PlayStation, and it was called Iron Soldier. Iron Soldier 3 was actually a very fun game for, it was the first PlayStation game I had with my PlayStation in 2001. Like, it was a fun game for what it was, and the intro cutscene, you can actually watch the intro on YouTube. The intro for Iron Soldier 3 was fantastic for its time. And think of it, with today's technology, I think it's a mech game, just so you know. It's a mech game, and yeah, it was, to me, I think that's a franchise that deserves a second look, even though it was decent. It was not the best, but it didn't need to be. Like, it was the best, but it didn't need to be, in order to be counted among the best. I'm just trying to remember, what else? What other franchises? Of course, they already remade Resident Evil 2, that's off the drawing board. But the only thing I miss in Resident Evil, I don't care what people say, I actually enjoyed the fixed camera angles. Like, I honestly enjoyed the feeling of being watched out of cameras. Like, all those fixed camera angles, I actually felt like I was being watched by somebody. Like, you notice they were odd angles, like somebody had put a surveillance camera in every single room of the place. And you were actually being watched from outside of a surveillance camera, which made it interesting. I was able to use my imagination that Umbrella Corporation or some other entity was actually watching what I was doing from a surveillance room or something. That's what I think made it scary. Yeah. I know they're way too basic, but I still enjoyed Resident Evil 2 for what it was. I tried to get the carbon footprint trophy, and of course, I totally 100% agreed with you on that video. And what else? Oh yeah. Yeah, because if you couldn't, what people don't understand is the atmosphere. Those fixed camera angles in Resident Evil actually created a sense that you were not in control. And of course, if you couldn't see what was at the other end of the hallway and you heard a scream, you have 10 steps left for the final boss. I get it. I'm like this. Honestly, they could have just made it where, to me, I find the trophy that says get through the entire game without using a health spray once a challenge compared to that. Like an honest challenge, so to speak. I need this taken out. But Alright, what other games I wish they would actually do a touch up, or at least make it available for download. I haven't played, Destroy All Humans yet, the remake, but I have played the PS2 version. I got the platinum for both, Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. I had a lot of fun getting the platinum on those games. Alright. I just don't find hey, welcome back, Toxic. Welcome back. Right now I'm just working hard. But I'm just going to say that a lot of good games can make a comeback because we have the technology now to make games that were thought impossible 20 years ago. I'm not a tech whiz. I don't know technology. I'm just saying what I've been hearing. Oh, I need to place torches? I can if I wanted to, but I don't like wasting coal so much. One second, I'm just removing this. I'll go get some torches because you asked politely. Oh, thank you. See, you can see now with these. I gotta go get some coal. Like I have sticks to make torches, but all right. I'm just trying to see. All right, Toxic. I have a question for you. What games do you want to see for next generation? If you're gonna get a PS5, even if you don't, and it comes out for PC, it's still beneficial, or Xbox. No fanboyism is on this channel. I don't play mobile. I don't play PUBG. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't like. If you know what I mean. I don't like battle royale. I don't understand the concept. Is that better? I'm just gonna keep working until. Keep working hard. I am going to work and see how long I can last. I'm hoping to reach 7 hours. Alright, any other questions? Toxic? I'll answer any questions as long as it's, family friendly. YouTube trying to restrict what I can say and not say really sucks. But you gotta live with it. Yep, you need that. Hey, Super Beanie, thank you very much for coming on to this stream. You made this stream a lot more fun than it should have been. Thank you very much for being here. I'll check out your latest videos, alright? You have a good day, alright? Just thank you very much for being here. Alright. I am gonna take out this entire mountain, then it's time for the ceiling. Any other questions, guys? I like keeping a good conversation going while I'm working in a stream. I'll be quiet till somebody leaves a comment. I mean, I don't think he has Minecraft, but if he does, he'll let us know eventually. Hey, Toxic, what do you think of how much work has been done since you were last on? And Toxic, Someway was actually trying to... Oh, do you know that PS5 is going to be backwards compatible with the PS4? It's going to be backwards compatible with the PS4, so I'll be able to share my PS4 with my with my mom and sister, and I'll be able to play whatever PS4 games I have on my system on the PS5. I at least paid attention to that. I'm like this. It's backwards compatible with PS4? Sign me up. Which means I can use my PS4 as a second camera if I actually have it. If I have a second yearly subscription, I'm able to enter as myself into my... Oh yeah, it really depends. No. We still haven't had a price told about it yet. Me and Dad are gonna pre-order it as soon as the price is announced. Like I have the money for it. Just I want to make sure it's affordable. Oh. Alright, I understand. You live in India. I think it's expensive depending on what country you're in. Like now, I have a PlayStation 4. It just, my sister wants to play Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm like this. I'm too busy playing my PS4, so she does not have time to play it. So I'm like this. Okay, you want to play that? I need my PS5. That way, I have backwards compatibility. No problem. I'm able to share with no problems. I have to get the physical disc version so I have backwards compatibility. So I have digital. I'm gonna have digital games, but what's good about it? It's just yeah, I understand. It can be very frustrating if it's that expensive. If you can afford a PS4, go for the PS4, but eventually you'll have to switch to the PS5. But I heard that there are still people playing on the Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive, as it's known outside of the US. In Brazil. I know, but what's cool about it? It looks like an ice cream bar. The PS4, the PS5 does. Looks like if they made the center of it brown, it would be an ice cream bar or something. They would make. What's great about the PS5 is I should be able to carry over this world over to the PS4. Over to the PS5, and without having to start all over from the beginning. I just hope that's true. I just need to hope that they have a PS5 version available on release. And if this is going to be backwards compatible with the PS4, which means I'll be able to play online with PS4 users. Just collecting the coal with Silk Touch. Alright, I gotta go empty my inventory. Yep, save money. Basically, that's what backwards compatibility is all about. Like, it says, oh, you got the new PS5. Don't worry, you'll be able to use your PS4 games that you've spent your hard-earned money on for this generation. That I'm excited about. But of course, I'm also there for the brand new games that are made from the ground up for that system. Demon Souls is one of them. One second, I'm just placing some torches. Yep, correct. It will be expensive, but think of this. In our country, the United States, when something first releases, I'm gonna actually buy a 4K TV with my PS5 because I don't have a 4K TV. So basically, I'll be spending more than what the console costs just for the 4K TV alone. I'm just hoping I have the money for it at the end of November. At the end of October. You spend time saving money. Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand perfectly. Like, I waited 14 months to get my PS4. I didn't buy my console on launch. I can say this, the PS5 will actually be the first console I've ever bought on launch. For PlayStation 1, I was late by 6 years. For PlayStation 2, I was late by 8 years. For PlayStation 3, I was late by 5 years. Yep, and I have a feeling it's going to be available on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, and for PlayStation 4, I waited 14 months for my opportunity to get it. And I've had my PS5 since 2015. This is the base PS4. Like, this is not the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm still impressed that my base PS4 can handle this, handle what I'm doing here. Yeah, I've had the same profile, Toxic Sanity, since 2011. So actually having to start all over, I can't move on to I can't go to a different platform like Xbox because I have lots of games that I can't take anywhere else. It's perfectly fine. Like, it's business. Yep, that's correct. Like, to me, you don't have to buy it immediately when it releases. You can wait for a price drop or wait for a game you want to come out. To me, that's what I call a smart shopper. See, I have only good things to say about people who wait versus those who get immediately. The reason why I'm getting mine immediately is because YouTube channel. Whatever it takes, I need to make sure that my YouTube channel is one of those who gets the PS5 on launch. Just to make sure my channel stays up to date. Oh, I could do that at some point. Because this is, I'm just going to explain. This is the workshop district. Nothing gets built here. Only things that get built here are the materials I need, are the buildings I need to actually create the resources I need to be transported to the building site 2,000 blocks away. That's why the bridges are being built. So I can actually transport materials quick and efficient. That's smart? Quick efficiency is important. Like you wait patiently. You wait patiently to get a PS5. I think by the time you do get one, I think there'll be more games on it than you could possibly enjoy all in one sitting. Nice. Nice. Very nice, Toxic. I like encouraging people. That's one of my many different priorities. I like encouraging people to keep going no matter what. So, alright, I gotta explain this. On my server, the rules are everything has to be realistic, as in there's no floating buildings allowed on this server. I know it sucks, but I like having a sense of reality with my builds. I'm sort of building an industrial park. That's what I'm building. Alright. Really bad guys now? As long as you're joking and you don't create, as long as you're joking and you didn't intend to make him a long-term enemy and you were just having fun with him, I don't find any trouble with trolling. As long as you're not harming that person. Well, you think of the progress I'm making here. I need this mountain all taken out so I can make the best roof I can make for this building so it looks nice. Who knows? Probably I'll do some landscaping after I'm done to make it look natural. Nice. It really depends if I'm I don't need to go 7 hours if I don't want to, but I just want to make sure I'm on for longer periods because I need to help my channel get back into good standing. Like, I made a big mistake in not trying to stream all last winter. Like, oh, I know why you want to do crossplay. as in you want to play with us from your platform. That I can understand. Like, I managed to play with somebody from Poland, and it worked out well. And here's the only flaw: you can't talk. I actually tried to talk to him. I had no choice but to open Facebook Messenger and talk to him that way. As you can see, I figured out how to take out mountains easy a long time ago. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I try to encourage people, as if you can build big, build. I mean, as long as you're having fun, you can build whatever you want. That's sort of the role I have on this server. If I'm not happy with what I'm building, then I'm not happy. It has to be good. This is how I take out mountains. I'll take it out and then just aim up. Yep. YT. And by the way, thank you very much for understanding that my Microsoft account is acting up. I can't get any crossplay on my server right now until I can figure out what the problem is. And I tried to turn on my phone, which actually has my password for it. Yeah, but I have multiplayer turned off until the stream is over. That way my stream can continue unabated. Because my server, I mean, my stream will crash if there's too many people on this server. Like, I had to learn that the hard way with one stream. I had 8 people on my stream. It was a full session. The stream entirely crashed. Lost 3 hours of streaming. Lost 3 hours of stream, and it was gone. So, better safe than sorry, so I turn off, so I sort of turn off multiplayer when I stream. That way, no problems. If my internet was better and I had 10 megabytes of upload speed, I think I could have people on here with no problems. Right now, the highest my upload speed is like 3 to 5 megabytes per second, or sometimes during weather, the internet will actually crash. Probably I'll keep the stream going for another 10 minutes, but it really depends how I feel. Like, do I feel like I can continue? Yesterday I streamed. I didn't get that many hits. Maybe because I actually streamed too late in the afternoon. I just decided to try and stream a little earlier today and see if that would work. Just working hard. Yeah, I have to go up and do it this way. When you build in survival, you don't really know what your building's going to look like until it's finished. Sort of like how, the Rhodians, when they were building the Colossus of Rhodes, they didn't know what it was going to look like until it was finished. That crazy? They worked on it for 12 years and didn't know what it was going to look like till it was finished. Occasionally, remember to blink on occasion, otherwise your eyes go bad while you're playing games. If you don't blink, your eyes will go bad. Yeah, don't have the resources to make another bed right now. And none of my viewers wants to see me go hunting. Go get some wool. Just making sure I have enough room for this roof to be extended. At least I made sure I ate before I started this stream. I actually had to end streams early because I was hungry. I will be I might as well see how Recon's been working on his world soon. As you can see, at least I might this is practically my mascot for the entire channel. I'm a skeleton. I actually have a funny backstory for it. Basically a fictional story. Basically, this guy makes fun of a witch during a birthday party. The witch curses him with immortality, but not the sort of immortality you'd understand. His skin, his body dies, but he lives, and he literally rots from the inside out. Rots from the inside out, but he lives. Eventually, the skin rots away completely, and he is now a skeleton. And at least it gives you a feeling that this guy can work on builds without food. Yep, I saw that one of my friends just sent me a party invite. Just I need to finish the stream for today. Yep. Alright, I gotta go empty inventory. I don't really care about organization until I'm done with a project. Then I start organizing the resources. I just place it within any empty chest I can find. Might as well remove this lantern, because it's going to be of no use soon. And whoever's still watching, thank you very much for, watching. Like, I am doing my best. Like, sometimes I won't have the time to stream because I'll be on a business trip, or I'll be working very hard at my job, my day job, or I could say my night job. The longest stream I have done in a while. At least this stream, if somebody calls me a fake ever again, they'll be able to look at this stream and say, wow, this is not Create. I'm just going to finish this part and then I'll call it a day on the stream. But go ahead, stay here until, like, if it's Recon who's still here, thank you very much for being here so far. But thank you guys very much for giving my stream a chance. Thank you, Recon. I'll take a look at your world in a little bit. Just let me finish this. I'm under the impression that if true friends watch their friends' streams. That's my motto. Like, it's really hard to justify all of this. I mean, it's really hard to justify the time commitment when you barely have enough people to justify it. But I'm still very happy people stayed. But I do understand my viewers have lives. So as long as they have lives, that's all good. I think I'll continue this tomorrow morning. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream right here. And I hope you guys had a great day. And I hope you guys are going to be here tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. God bless you guys. Have a good day.